The photographer Paul Strand once observed, "What I mean by the word documentary is, I believe, a certain definite approach to the realities of the world in which we live. This must not be understood as mere record making, but as a problem of clarifying and creating a new art form with the camera." Late Howard Chapnick believed that photographs should communicate simply and directly, with a strong center of interest, dynamic body language, dramatic light, good composition, and technical proficiency. For me, photographs are at their essence about the relationship between light and life. Photography is a complex and fully human way of communicating with other feelings we have that cannot be easily put into words. Photography, especially documentary work, is a social and empathic visual encounter with so-called reality, one that is capable of accentuating the textured fabric of the human condition with dignity, grace, and compassion. In the mid-1980s, I started telling the stories of recent immigrants to the United States from war-torn Central America. Eventually, I spent nearly a decade documenting the displaced and repatriated refugees' families in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, and Chiapas, Mexico. For many documentarians, the ability to produce images over long periods of time is motivated by the desire to bring about change in society. My hope is that my images may remind us that despite persistent conditions of depredation, abuse, dislocation, there remains hope and dignity. I believe my work will be perceived as too sentimental, too sympathetic, but over time I have developed a style of photography that attempts to understand the relationship created between the observer and the observed, the seer and the seen. Today, given the deluge of visual images that meet the eye daily, we must remain committed to documenting the immediacy and intimacy of life as it unfolds around the corner and across continents.